Hey guys, it's Sally. So, as anyone who's watched these videos before would know, I'm pretty confident in my orientation of asexual, meaning that I feel no sexual attraction to anyone else, whether I feel romantic attraction to them or not. But there was a time where I wasn't as confident, or I wanted to make sure of my confidence. So I was talking to a bunch of doctors. And I got some tests done. Some for estrogen, which is what supposedly makes people more feminine, and I was in the normal range for my age, weight, and height. And some for testosterone, which is what makes people more masculine, and it was normal for a person of my age, weight, and height. So I still wanted to talk to some doctors after I found out this information. So I tried calling a bunch of different doctors actually, and one of the issues that I found with that is that they all wanted to know if I had been sexually assaulted. And after a while, at first I could kind of understand why they wanted to know that, but after a while I kind of got offended that every single time I was talking to a doctor or someone on the phone that they had to ask that question. And I was like, I am very 100% positive that I have not been sexually assaulted. Another thing that came up was, do you wish to transition? As in, go through a sex change. Now, I am not downing on that. And people who want to or were born into the wrong gender body for them, they have their own thing, and I will never say that that's not important, because it is always important to feel comfortable in your own body. But the thing is, I do feel comfortable in my own body. And the fact that every time I'd talk to a doctor, I'd have to explain, yes, I am female. I am comfortable being female. When I close my eyes and picture my ideal body type, it is female. I always add in the joke that I'm about an inch or two taller, but I am female. Another thing that I got a lot of while talking to doctors is them saying that they couldn't help me. They didn't know how to help me, or they didn't know where to even start with helping me. Now, keep in mind, what I was asking doctors to do was actually more of a probing type of work, where there was nothing actually wrong with me at the time, and so anything that I asked them to do would technically be experimental. And unless doctors are doing studies, they don't really like to do experimental work because something could go wrong, and doctors don't like being blamed for things, which no one really does. So I got a lot of, no, I can't help you. But I also got a lot of people saying stuff like they didn't know how to help me. And that was really hard to hear. Mainly because I'd ask for a recommendation or something like that to another doctor, and they would just be so completely baffled that they wouldn't really know what to do. And I think one of the reasons that it hurt hearing that from a doctor more than just hearing it from a regular person off the street is because it is my orientation, but it also is who I am. And hearing from a doctor that they didn't understand or they didn't know how to proceed or help with that was really hurtful, because doctors are supposed to know what to do or what to say. They're supposed to be kind of like the ideal version of a mom, kiss the boo-boo and make it all better. And while I didn't have a boo-boo, it was still something that was really disappointing to me to know that they didn't know what to do or say about who I was. So I'm not saying that if you do feel asexual or think you might be or anything else, that you shouldn't talk to a doctor, Doctors are really wonderful and amazing people, and they help a lot of people out. I'm just saying that if you do want to talk to someone, be prepared to answer a lot of questions that might make you feel a little shameful or bad about yourself. And that is not doctors' intentions. It's just like how you might not fully understand yourself, doctors won't fully understand you.